Hey everybody and welcome to a new One Piece video, this time for episode 1133, and whoa, I did not expect such cool episode. The chapter isn't the most popular in KUMA Flashback, so I expected something more tamed, but knowing who the director is, everything makes more sense now. Someone with a lot of experience and iconic episodes, TOSHINORI FUKUZAWA. He directed some of your favorite episodes on One Piece, and he was the series director during Dressrosa and Whole Cake Island. The thing about Fukuzawa is, while he's not someone as ambitious as our top directors, he fine-tunes his episodes to the perfect degree. His episodes are mostly close to perfection with no issues, and one of his strong points is emotional episodes. So I kinda wish he was on previous episode instead of this one, even though I liked the previous episode. And his ideas are displayed really well in this episode, with even anime original moments serving as metaphors in the life of Kuma. Let's break down his episode. The first half of the episode especially was phenomenal, adding fuel to Kuma's rage after Jinny's death by seeing a child screaming for her mother just to not be able to save her was a brilliant move here. It added more motivations to Kuma's actions, and maybe even through guilt of not being able to save Jinny. And the way it's directed and storyboarded was really amazing. The child's scream motivates Kuma to go in and save people, but it ends with even more guilt because he couldn't save her mother and was too late, just like with Jinny. During his confrontation with Bekuri, we get a classic eye transition to the scene, and it transitions back through Kuma clenching his fist. It's just an all-around beautiful, tragic scene, topped with amazing animation from Shida, which I'll talk about in the animation highlights later in the video. The second half is more tamed but wholesome. I liked how Kuma's frustration was depicted since he was losing hope in curing Bonnie. Fukuzawa also knows how to make dialogue fun, like the Vegapunk section having these colorful backgrounds. Fukuzawa is possibly one of the best directors with soundtrack choices as well. He has a clean record with that, and this episode was no different. The animation director is Isaku Inoue. I really liked the animation supervision in this episode. Inoue was arguably the strongest animation director during the Water 7 Thriller Bark era, but then he became a normal supervisor. It seems he's bouncing back recently to his great days. Now there's two insane animation highlights. Naoto Shishida returns only one episode after his animation for Kuma taking the pain to drop what I personally consider his best work in all of Egghead so far. Shida expressed Kuma's anger through intense art on his expressions, followed by insane bursts with so much sheer force behind the attacks, aided by his classic background animation and fantastic effects. But what I love the most is giving Shida character acting section. It's an underrated aspect of his animation, and he absolutely crushed it. Whether it's the girls crying animation or King Bekuri's sleeky acting, ending it with a beautiful explosion. It's funny because at first I thought Shida is not needed for the flashback and will probably exclusively focus on Gorosei stuff incoming, but so far he's been an essential animator, carrying a lot in Egghead Part 2. When you think it ends here, we get another insane scene. By the way, King Bekuri's durability is Kinemon level, maybe even more. Yeah, a freelance animator known for great work on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, goes by the name of Dr. Bean. He gave us a surprising sequence filled with unique character acting and superb effects work. Every animator depicted Kuma's monstrous side and Bekuri's annoying personality perfectly in the episode. I like the hilarious faces on the Marines with the reference here. The wind effects and some hand-drawn ships were also cool in the sequence. So, overall, amazing episode. I have zero issues with it on any front. Kuma's flashback just has been almost with no problems at all. And that's Fukuzawa for you here. He really knows how to balance everything out in his episodes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. See you next time.